But I would accept the motion, if it's all right, from somebody to refer all of this material to the Attorney General and the Secretary of State.
Can I ask a question first?
You can do whatever you want. Yes, you can ask a question.
I wanted to ask, have you sent this to the Secretary of State and or the Attorney General previously?
Not in this sort of combined form. I know some of the volunteers have been involved in other voting action groups, and things may or may not have been submitted. But as part of this, we didn't also send this to anyone.
So if I can follow up on that? So you have it, but has anyone else requested action already from the Secretary of State or the Attorney General with respect to this election for the state Senate and the issues that you brought up today?
No.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'll make the motion that we forward this matter to the Attorney General's office and the Secretary of State for further examination.
Second.
Can I speak that in for a second?
Sure.
I'd just like to say, this is very thorough, very thoughtful. I think everybody on the commission appreciates the non-accusatory tone of it, which is, it shows a lot of data here. And certainly a lot of hard work from a lot of people. So, but I think it's, obviously what the chairman says, it's not, and I really would cure this problem. We have no magic wands here, but we would, but it should be investigated by the people that are responsible for elections.
Thank you.
Discussion.
Yeah, I'm still deciding how I'm going to vote on this. And one of my questions for you is, did I hear you say you are not saying the election was accurate? Did I hear you say that?
Your reason I'm not saying it. No, I think, I don't know if I'm following her. If there's something that's in there for my brain.
I'm sorry. So are you saying the election was accurate? Are you saying the election is not accurate? Are you not taking a position?
I'm saying with the data that I've seen, and my limited frame of reference of understanding of this material, I wouldn't be the person who would ever come out and look at this and go, also, I think everything's fine. But I'm also not going, I think the results are wrong. The information is here. Somebody else can make that decision. I'm not taking a position on it. Because I think it almost becomes a trap to take a position. I don't care as much about this election, with no offense to Lou and all of his volunteers, as I care personally, talking about me, and why I'm sitting here, and why out of all the cases that I could be involved in, I'm here, is because I care about the system. And I think the system is what we refer to, hopefully, the Attorney General's office and the Secretary of State's office. And the election becomes an example. But the system is what matters and what our kids will care about.
Sir.
For the record, we invested a huge amount of time, talent, and treasure in putting this together, recognizing that the election result wasn't going to be changed, nor was that our desire. Our desire, though, was to have the most fundamental responsibility that we all have, and that's to ensure our elections are accurate and that all of the processes that are in place lead to that end. This particular investigation led us to believe there are sufficient issues in the process that need to be addressed in some way. As I think the Senator said earlier, there's a lack of teeth in the process where if a town, and I'm not picking on Exeter, but like Exeter has had multiple investigations done by the Attorney General's office citing them, and he found the same things years later, the same problems. That tells me we have a fundamental issue that nobody is addressing, that someone needs to address in statute, where if a town continues to fail in enforcing the policies that Mr. Stanley's office put in place, they need to be penalized. May it be financially, may it be criminally in some fashion, they need to be penalized. People have fought and died for our elections, and they have a right to believe there is a fair election process. So we're looking to you, we're looking to the Secretary of State's office, we're looking to the Attorney General's office, and maybe to the courts at some point. Somebody needs to take a position and resolve this.
Okay, there's a motion. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
No.
Yes. Okay. 4-1. The motion passes. I will make sure this gets to the Secretary of State's been here. He's heard it. He's got one of them in front of him, but I'm going to formally send it to him. And I'll make sure it gets to the Attorney General.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for all your hard work and thank you for coming.
Croc TV.